Hej, det är Ash från Being SWENGLISH. Jag måste prata med svenska i mina videor, men jag har inte riktigt förtroendet. Så det kommer snart. Jag lovar. I promise. Anyway, if your Swedish is useless like mine, then I basically just said, hi, it's Ash from Being SWENGLISH. I must talk more Swedish in my videos, but I don't quite have the confidence. So it will happen soon. I promise. Jag måste tala eller prata med svenska. But it takes a lot of confidence. But I think you just have to do it. Anyway, kanske en dag jag ska tala bara svenska i en video. Vi får se. Anyway, let's talk about taxes. Now, one thing that really confused me when I moved to Sweden is the fact that every year you have to do an annual tax return. Now, in the UK, you don't do this. I've never done one, unless you own your own business or you've got income that comes separately. Otherwise, your company does it all for you. It's all done automatically. And so this is quite strange for me, having to, on an annual basis, check figures and then submit it. Now, Sweden makes it very easy. They do pretty much all of the calculation for you. Basically, at this time of year, Skatteverket will send you, that's the Swedish tax agency, they'll send you a letter or they'll do it electronically. And in that letter, it will say, you now it's time for submission of your tax returns. Here it is. And these are what the figures look like that we have. Now, they'll only notify you of the figures that they're aware of. So, for example, if you've sold a house privately, they might not know about that. If you have an income from somewhere else, they might not know about that yet. But some things will be in there automatically. So, for example, when you get paid, the tax that you're paying, your income tax will all be in there automatically. If you have an ISK, which is an individual savings account, which is in the video we talked about last time, that is all automatically declared for you as well. What else is automatically declared? Some other things are automatically declared. Mortgage payments on your house. Can you believe this? You get tax relief on the interest that you pay on your mortgage, which is great. I don't think we get that in the UK. But some things are not. But anyway, what they'll do, if you're just very basic, you just work your job, you've got nothing very special about you, other than being a great person, then you don't really need to do anything. But there may be some extra things that you want to declare. So for example, we all want to stay legitimate. If you sold a house recently, you have this thing called capital gains. That's an extra declaration, of course, which you have to make. If you pay for repairs on your house or you pay for DIY work, you can even offset that. So that will save you money because you're basically getting a tax relief on the expenses that you've had on things that you've paid for your house. And that even includes cleaning. Having somebody into your house to clean it, you can get tax relief. Now, some of these companies, the building and DIY and cleaning companies, will take the deduction off automatically. It's called ROT. That's really hard to say. R-O-T or R-U-T. There's two different types. So check with the companies that you pay to do stuff in your property, whether they've deducted it for you. Most of the time they will have. You even get tax relief if you drive to and from a place of work. It has to be at least 2 kilometers, I believe, or 5 kilometers, I think, something like that. Again, you get relief off that if you do make a regular commuting. So it is worth checking. Now, there are a number of other reliefs on there. It's all on the Skatteverket website, so definitely have a look. Anyway, if you own an Android phone, they make it very easy. Skatteverket now have an Android app. So you can download the app. In that app, it will show you all of the contributions and all of the deductions, and then the total. It's in beta at the moment. It's being tested, but the app works and it's really good. They're updating it quite frequently. But the best way to do this is to go onto your computer and log onto the Skatteverket website. You'll of course need your bank ID to authenticate yourself. And then once you've done that, you just go into the tax submission page. It'll be on there on the front page because this is the tax, this is tax month. And check it's all okay and you're happy with it. And the figures, it will also show you whether they owe you money or whether you owe them money. If you owe them money, I think you have to pay it by November, which is quite a long time. If they owe you money, then you'll get it, I think, by May or June. And then once you're happy with the figures, you just click to accept it or sign it. And then again, you'll have to bank ID sign, and that's it. It's all done. Now, this is once a year. It's really clever how it's all calculated for you. Stay above the law, stay legitimate, declare anything in there that's not listed automatically, because you don't want the Swedish government to come chasing after you. And Sweden is very much a tax-orientated country. We all pay a lot of tax here. The government spend a lot of money, of our tax money as well, on giving us the brilliant lives that we have over here. So we all owe it, to make sure that everything's in there. People make mistakes, of course, and it is in Swedish. That doesn't help as well. Certainly in the app it is. But there are a number of terms that you can just look up, and it's quite simple. If in doubt, ask a Swedish friend, a Swedish member of the family, anybody to just look over it for you. That's the best thing to do, because Swedes are used to doing this. They do it every single year. I'll put a link below to the Skatteverket website as well, so you can read all about this tax system that they have over here and your obligations and what you need to do. But it's a really simple process. So as I said, if you've got Android, download the Skatteverket web app, and that makes it much, much simpler. Anyway, lycka till, which is good luck in Swedish, and jag hoppas det kommer att bli bra. I hope it comes to be good. That's a Swedish expression, which is quite funny when you directly translate these Swedish expressions, because they don't quite sound right. Det kommer att bli bra. It comes to become good. I often find, actually, when I hear these Swedish expressions and you translate them word for word to English in the same order, that they sound a little bit like oldie English. It comes to be good. It will become good. There comes to become good. Yeah, sometimes I shouldn't think out loud. Anyway, comment below if this video is useful. If you've got any questions about this tax process, give this video a thumbs up and help me grow this channel. We're nearly at 1,000 subscribers. How exciting is that? So share this video to any groups, because this is tax month. So a lot of people don't know what to do. A lot of Brits and people from other countries. So help them by sharing this video, because hopefully I've explained this clearly. As they say in Sweden, hålla tumma, which is hold thumbs. They don't say fingers crossed. A Swedish friend told me the other day that in Sweden, fingers crossed you do when you're lying. So apparently when you're telling a lie in Sweden, you discreetly cross your fingers and hold them behind your back. So if you ever see a Swede doing that, they're apparently not wishing for luck. They're just lying. Anyway, hålla tumma. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks very much for watching, guys.